All right. Hey, Mighty Max.
Hey, Molly.
Oh, I was waiting for an adjective, but I got
was trying to think of one and I couldn't.
Magical? Musical? Majestic?
Musical Molly. Well, let's be careful.
Okay.
Come on, please.
I got a topic for you today.
I am so excited to hear what this topic could possibly be.
All right, here we go.
Fun fact number one.
Fun fact number one. Their gravity forces its spherical shape.
So this topic's gravity forces its spherical shape.
Yes.
Okay, I have no idea. Second one. Is it a bubble?
Ooh, good guess.
It's not a bad guess, right?
I was just recently biking down to the beach and a man was making giant bubbles and it was so fun. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, second fact.
Number 2. They orbit a star.
Okay. I think I have a guess, but I don't want to sound dumb, so I'm gonna.
No, there's no dumb answer.
Guess.
There's
but
no dumb
what if
guess.
it's right though, and I just said I might sound dumb. So it's gravity forces its spherical shape, and they orbit a sun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lock in my answer, but I still want to hear the third clue. But I'm gonna lock in my answer.
All right.
I'm not gonna tell you yet, but I'll be honest, and if I am wrong, I'll tell you.
Okay, great. You're
But
gonna get it with this one. There are 8.
There's 8. Okay, my answer was correct. I'm gonna guess that today we're talking about planets.
It's the scientific melody. It's the scientific melody. Diddy scientific melody with Molly and Max.
Yeah. Planets.
Now, Max.
Yes, Molly.
There are 8 planets in our solar system. Can you name them?
I thought there were 9 again.
We're gonna get to that.
Sorry.
To that.
This actually is I'm gonna guess them in order, and if I am wrong, so help me. The first one, the closest to the sun, is Mercury.
Yes.
The second one is Venus, which we've talked about on this show before.
That's true.
The third one is planet Earth, which is where we are cohabitating.
Yep.
The fourth one is going to be Mars, the
don't you know
red
it?
planet.
Yep.
And then there's like a layer of asteroid comet things that are it's like a belt. It's like a waistband for our solar system.
That's kind of cute.
The fifth one is Jupiter.
You got it.
And then after Jupiter.
Jupiter.
After Jupiter.
I wonder if Da
there's
Vinci
gonna
ever
be
went.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, the asteroid belt, Jupiter. Jupiter. Why is that so hard to say? Jupiter. I'm gonna say then there's Saturn.
That's not only my sister's first car, but yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yep,
and it was also my sister's first car. How weird is that? Okay, so Jupiter and then Saturn and then Neptune. Oh, and then Uranus.
Mm-hmm.
And then Neptune is last.
You got it.
And then the controversial number 9,
which is
asterisk Pluto, but we're gonna get there. You said
we're gonna get right there, and I'll tell you what. Luckily, and which we'll hear at the end of this show today, I have a song, a new one for us to kind of get these in our head.
Let's get into it.
The solar system is the gravitationally bound system of the sun and the objects that orbit it. So the sun is our main character. Once again, the sun gets the show.
What a diva, right? Like, it's like everything revolves around the sun.
I mean, right?
Talk about a gravitational pull.
Now, let's talk about that Disney dog, Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto.
So Pluto was a 9th planet, and to be fair, 9 is my favorite number, so I liked when there were 9 planets.
Interesting.
True. Played a lot of sports. I was always
number 9.
Number 9.
And number 9 from Omaha, Nebraska. Please welcome Molly. I'm not gonna say her last name.
She's so cool. Wow, look at her. She got such a strong arm. I bet she could boomerang the moon.
Please stand by. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Okay, so ever since the discovery of Pluto in, drumroll please, 1930.
We discovered Pluto in 1930. And then you and I, growing up, we just knew Pluto was the 9th planet. Okay, so now carry on. And then that changed.
Yeah, that all changed in the late 90s.
Oh.
1990s
Wait,
to be
really?
exact. Yeah.
So in the 90s, in the late 1990s, scientists were like,
hey
psych!
guys. They were like, guys, I really like Pluto, but can we just say he's not holding his own? Let's kick him out of this group.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it was highly controversial, actually. It was divisive, as you might say, or as you might say, divisive.
As I might say, divisive, yeah.
But, you know, then the International Astronomical Union in 2006, they decided to designate Pluto as another Disney character, a dwarf planet.
Oh. Womp, womp, womp. Oh,
yeah, so Pluto went from
interesting.
being a planet to a dwarf planet, reducing it on the list in the solar system as a true planet. So here's what a planet needs to be in order to be a planet.
Yeah.
Ready?
This will help clear this up.
It's a celestial body that A, is in orbit around the sun.
Okay.
B, has sufficient mass for its self-gravity to overcome rigid body forces so that it assumes a hydrostatic equilibrium, nearly
Okay,
round shape. So this is the spherical
I am going to
thing.
speak for myself and on behalf of all of our listeners. I don't know what you just said. What it sounds like to me is that it needs to be a certain size, and that size needs to essentially protect its orbit from being thrown off course by like getting hit by a comet or something.
Yes, and the gravity, that self-gravity, kind of forces its spherical shape.
Perfect. Okay.
So you're not gonna have like a hexagonal planet. And C, it has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit.
Okay. That one
So,
seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you want to move in, you got to have a clear plot of land.
Or the Earth was like, "Hey, Moon, cleared. Keep a move on."
Yeah, we're like but you do owe rent, and it's due on the 1st. I want to tell you something real quick. I know I've been talking a lot about planets. I'm a fan of the planets. I'm a fan
about planets.
The 4 inner planets, we talked about this a little bit: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They are the terrestrial planets because of their rocky surface. Okay. Now, just so you know, Pluto would have also been in there. Even though it's a freezing planet, it was rocky. It was a bit rocky.
Yeah, gotcha.
But then the outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, they're sometimes called the Jovian or Jupiter-like planets because they're kind of like the gas giants. They're the big old gas giants. So yeah. Pluto, was that you? I'm not even a planet anymore, guys. Leave me out of this.
Always blaming it on Pluto. I'm not even a planet anymore.
What? Pluto, more like Tudo.
Hello. That's why we kicked you out of the solar system.
Get out of here, number 9. Now, I'm going to hit you the last thing I would like to talk about. I'm going to give you a fun fact about each one of these glorious planets.
I love it. We're going to go through all 8 planets, and you're going to give me a fun fact about them.
And not only am I going to do that, Max, I'm going to go in the order in which they are from the sun, their order.
Love it.
So I'm going to start with Mercury.
Well, let me guess and make sure I know which planet is in order. So first is obviously Mercury. Hit me with a fun fact about Mercury.
Here's a little fun little tidbit. Mercury's craters are mostly named after famous authors, musicians, artists.
Is that real?
Yes. So if you actually go on Wikipedia's page and you say list of craters on Mercury, you can just go through.
That's a new goal in my life, is to have a crater on Mercury named after me.
I think that's something to shoot for the stars for.
How about I just shoot for Mercury?
I think that'd be quicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. So all of the craters on Mercury are named after authors and artists and
for
musicians.
The most part, yeah.
So like artists. That's really cool.
I like it too.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you the cool thing about Venus. You already know it. It's the hottest planet in our solar system.
Ooh, Venus is so hot right now.
It's so hot right now.
It's too darn hot. That's all you can say.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, nope, can't say anything else. Okay, so Venus is the hottest planet. What's the cool thing about Earth?
Well, because of Earth's atmosphere, it's so inhabitable by us humans, it protects
habitable?
us. Habitable.
You
Did
said
I say inhabitable?
You said
yeah.
inhabitable.
Well, it's getting there.
We're getting there.
It's so habitable to us because its atmosphere protects us from meteoroids and radiation from the sun.
For now. Wow.
For now. And I love it. And I love it. And I love it. And I love it. Okay, you want to know about Mars?
I thought I was supposed to be telling you which planet is next.
Oh, sorry. Want me to tell you what's the
Tell
next
me something
one?
fun about Mars.
Mars has had the most missions. More missions to Mars than any other planet.
Oh, interesting. Well, that makes sense, actually. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Molly, hit me with a fun fact about the next planet, Jupiter.
Jupiter has more than double the mass of all other planets combined.
Whoa. Give me a fun fact about the next planet, Saturn.
Yes. Saturn has more moons than any other planet in the solar system, but don't ask me how many. Because that's for another show.
Yeah, I want to do a little tap dance routine on them rings. Every time I see them rings, I'm like, man, I just want to do this little tap dance
for
on them.
Saturn.
Okay, Molly, give me a fun fact about Uranus.
So Uranus has only been visited by a single spacecraft, Voyager 2.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Right? So that's like a...
That's a wild fact.
That's a
That's
wild
really
fact.
interesting.
Yes.
Okay, now hit me... Oh,
yeah,
no,
continue.
hit me with the last fun fact about the planets. The last planet in our solar system, our friend and yours, Neptune.
Neptune. It takes like more than 4 hours for light to reach Neptune from the sun.
That's why. Is that why it's frigid cold?
It's like if Elsa lived on Neptune, she'd be like, I don't have a job. Everything's already frozen.
Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy. 4 hours. That means if I turn on a light, Neptune ain't seeing my light for 4 hours.
4 hours. Now,
Wow, that's wild.
kind of crazy also to think that together, all of these planets we just talked about, they make up about 0.14% of the solar system's mass.
That is pretty wild.
99% of which is the gas giants.
Wow. My mom
Wild,
is
right?
in our solar system? My
Donna?
mom takes up 99% of our solar
Donna
system?
girl?
Wow.
Yeah, she's up there.
The gas giants?
She's up there.
That's
And now
crazy.
I've never heard of Donna in Roman or Greek mythology, but you probably know that
Oh,
one
she
since
was
it's your
there.
mom.
Yeah,
She
was
was
there.
there.
Yeah, she was there. Yeah, she was like, let's go on a cruise, you guys. Jupiter, Kratos, what are you guys doing this fall? Should we get all the planets together and go on a cruise? That's what she was doing in the Roman
No, I know
times.
you're joking, but if that were happening, I would want to go. Max, do you have any questions for me about these
Molly,
planets?
you have talked about this so well. I don't have any other questions. And if I do, I'm just going to listen to this episode again.
Our solar system is made up of the sun and lots of smaller objects that move all around the sun, like our planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system.
There are 8 planets in our solar system.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat after me.
There's Mercury,
Mercury,
Venus,
Venus,
Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There are 8 planets in our solar system.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There are 8 planets in our solar system.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat after me.
There's Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Edgeworks Nebula.